Findings heard today from the task force are certainly the most ominous since the pandemic began. News 4 Ray's Preston was at that media briefing this morning. He begins our live team coverage from outside Barnes-Jewish Hospital in the Central West End. Ray?
Yeah, you know, some elected officials and healthcare experts are not the personality types to pound their fist on the table when they want to make a point. But if you listen closely today to what was being said at this pandemic media briefing this morning, it was pretty much the equivalent of them taking the area by the lapels, shaking them and saying, you know, you really need to hear this.
The number of people so ill that they have to go to the hospital is nearly 3 times what we described as a sustainable level. The number of people with COVID in our intensive care units is higher than ever. And the weather is getting colder, and it could not come at a worse time.
He says the area could easily double the number of COVID patients in the hospital in the next 2 weeks. Now, Garza says when you look at the current numbers that they're seeing, the healthcare system will basically be swamped with patients shortly after Thanksgiving.
This is a very scary slide. This shows our maximum ICU capacity. If we continue on the trajectory we're on right now, we will run out of ICU capacity the first week of December. So let me say that one more time. If we continue on the path we're on right now, we will run out of ICU capacity.
He says this is not a rural versus urban issue. He says the state needs to act as a whole against the virus if it wants the economy to function and keep schools open and in person. Reporting live in the Central West End, Ray Preston, News 4.
Ray, thank you. Today's numbers from the task force really echo that call for more action. New one-day admissions jumped from 109 to 125 today. That is a new record. The 7-day average of admissions also set a record, going from 101 to 105, and inpatient confirmed COVID-19 positive hospitalizations increased from 681 yesterday to 719 today. That is also a new record.